This is no Mickey Mouse school. You're not getting off easy because you're talented. You work twice as hard. Now, I don't care how well you dance or how cute you are or how many colored tutus you have. If you don't give your academic subjects equal time, you're out.
Everyone knows that Irene Cara is famous for the song Fame, which came from the film of the same name, and also Flashdance, which is also from the film of the same name. But where did she come from, and what was her path to success? She was born Irene Cara Escalara March 18, 1959 in the Bronx of New York. The youngest sibling of 5, she was of Puerto Rican and Cuban descent. Her father had a history with music as a saxophonist, but was retired and did factory work. Her family saw the spark of stardom in her, and by the age of 3, she was a finalist in the Little Miss America pageant. She took an interest in piano and started to learn to play by ear, also taking dance lessons by age 5. She first appeared on the Spanish-language television network, as well as appearing on The Tonight Show, hosted by Johnny Carson. In 1970s, there was a show called The Electric Company. It was pretty famous during its run and is still talked about today. Irene was in the band on that show. She had attended the professional children's school in Manhattan, which had helped her with her professional career start. She would work in Broadway, both on and off shows. It wouldn't take long before she made the leap to television with her acting skills and play in a couple miniseries roles, such as Roots, The Next Generation, and Gowanna Tragedy, The Story of Jim Jones. All of her efforts, both behind the screen and on the screen, led her to her first power break, the Fame movie in 1980. She was supposed to be just a dancer, but she showed off her vocal talents, and her skills were so impressive that the screenwriter and producers rewrote the role of Coco Hernandez for her. This put her on the task of singing the song Fame, and also Out Here on My Own. Both songs would be on the soundtrack and chart very well. The Academy Awards that year nominated both songs for the same category. This was the first time that had happened since the inception of those awards. She was a star. After Fame, Irene would film a sitcom pilot that didn't get picked up for the 1981 season. She did, however, play herself in a film called DC Cab in 1981. She did several smaller projects showing off her acting talents as well as her musical talents, and her most pinnacle of work came in 1983 as she returned to her film soundtrack work with Flashdance. Her skills as a writer were just as good as her singing skills, and anyone that worked with her personally knew this without question. She, in fact, co-wrote the Flashdance song. She would go on to win the Oscar, the 1984 Grammy for Best Female Pop Vocalist, and the Golden Globe for Best Original Song. And if that wasn't enough, she got the American Music Award for Best R&B Artist and Best Pop Single in the same year. She got the recognition of the industry for her talent, not just in acting, but in singing and as a songwriter. She was groundbreaking, and now a part of history, becoming the first Hispanic black woman to win an Oscar in any category other than acting. She would go on to have a strong career beyond her prime success of Flashdance. And now you know Irene Cara, who went from Bronx-born girl to the international star performer we know today.